Hi you guys, it's your girl B Michelle coming at you today with another Dollar Tree DIY. This beautiful home decor was simple and easy to make. So if you like this decor, if you like this look to have in your home, stay tuned and I'll show you how. So take a look at the items that I will be using to create this look. Most of these items came from the Dollar Tree. So to start out, I'll be taking some hot glue and the bling wrap, and I will be going around the plate close to the rim of the plate, just placing, I use actually about 2 strips of the bling wrap. I think the one that I have from the Dollar Tree it's like 3 rows of it, so I'm using 2 rows of it, and I'm placing it all the way around close to the rim of the plate. So this is how it looks once I did that. Next, I'll be adding 1 row of the bling wrap around the part where these plates are actually silver and white. So I'm using 1 strip of the bling to go around where the white and the silver meets. So I'm going around that whole area of the plate with 1 row of the bling wrap. So this is how it looks once it's wrapped. Next, I'll take the hot glue and the beads, which you can get these beads from the Dollar Tree as well. These are some that I actually picked up from Michael's after Christmas. So you can take the beads, and I'm going around the rim of the plate. So this is actually on the very rim of the plate that I'm going around, and I'm just going to hot glue a row of beads all the way around the plate. So this is how it looks once all the beads are wrapped around the plate. So next, I'll be taking the Mod Podge, and I'm just going to dump a little bit in this bowl, and also the glitter, and combine the two so that I can use that and go around the whole plate. And actually, you guys, you may want to do this part a little bit different, because this one actually has a little bit more glitter than I wanted it to have. That's because I went over the whole plate. That really wasn't my intentions when I first thought of this idea, but that just happens to be the way I did it. I guess I was trying something different. I actually don't really mind the look of it, so the other 2 plates I did not do this way, so I put that one in the center. But you guys can see that at the end of the video. I don't know if you guys would even notice it. So basically, I'm just taking the Mod Podge and the glitter mixture and just going over the whole plate, as I said, the entire plate, including the bling wrap and the beads. That's exactly what I did on this particular plate, but I'm not telling you guys to do that. Actually, you do it however you like to do it. Of course, I always encourage you to do it however, to your liking. This is just, this is for my home, so it doesn't matter, if I mess it up, and then, hey, I know I can do it again and, just fix it again if I wanted to, but actually I can deal with it. It actually looks nice on the wall, but it is just a little bit more glitter than I want it to have. So on this part, I'm actually going in and I'm sprinkling more glitter, because it didn't have as much glitter in the Mod Podge. Even though it's not dry, you can't really tell exactly how much glitter is going to show up, but I did go around and sprinkle more glitter, and I'm not going to tap any off. I'm just going to take the Mod Podge and and go over the glitter to seal it in so that you won't have any rubbing off real easy. So on this part, I'm actually just placing some rhinestones throughout, just randomly throughout the plate, different sizes, and just randomly placing them. And actually, I'm placing it while the Mod Podge is still wet, so that Mod Podge can act as a glue as well. So I'm just placing those rhinestones while they're still wet, and I'm just showing you how I place them. No particular way, just placing it. And you also want to let that dry completely. So next, I'm going to go ahead and attach my mirror. So I'm going to take the E6000, and I'm using a napkin ring, and they sell these napkin rings at the Dollar Tree. Those mirrors came from the Dollar Tree as well. You can also pick up Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. They also have glitter. Like I said, most of these items you can basically get them from the Dollar Tree. I just happen to have some some of the items from other locations, from other places, but basically you can get everything that you see here from the Dollar Tree, except for the E6000, but they do have another type of glue that you can use at the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going in with the E6000 and the hot glue to put on the napkin ring, and I'm going to place it on the mirror itself, and I'm just going to press it down, and I'm going to go in with some more hot glue to reinforce that so that I can make sure that this holds pretty well. And then I'm going to attach it to the plate itself. So to attach the plate to the mirror to the plate, I'll be using the E6000 and the hot glue again, the same process, just going around the napkin ring and placing the E6000 down first, and then going over it with the hot glue to seal it so I can hit an instant stick. In the E6000 will need to dry longer to make sure it stays secure. So now I'm just placing the plate in the center, and you just want to look at it, just stand over it and look at it and make sure it is centered. And because that E6000, well, the hot glue is going to stick pretty quickly, so you just want to make sure it's centered and just let it sit to dry. So back to the first plate that I started on, I'm just adding some rhinestones on top of the mirror, and these are rhinestones. Actually, I picked these up from Michael's after Christmas, and you can actually find these rhinestones at Dollar General. I know I've gotten some from Dollar General before. They already have the adhesive on them. So back to the second plate. This one had the Mod Podge that was drying. So now I'm going to take the beads and I'm just going to go around and make a circle. I'm going to do 3 rows of beads around the inner portion of the plate, leaving room for you to still be able to see the mirror. Well, the mirror won't be covering up the beads. So I'm only going to do those 3 rows. So this is how it looks once all the rows are complete. So next I'll take the napkin ring, and I'll go in with the E6000 and the hot glue to place the mirror on top of the plate. And you guys saw this process already, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. So here I'm just measuring out some bling wrap so I can go around the plate and add some more bling. And I'm just measuring out a few pieces, and I'm going to go around and just place those pieces throughout the plate so that I can know exactly how many pieces I'll need to cut. So I'm going to start out with putting a piece on here with some hot glue, and I'm just going to lay it down. And I'll show you guys exactly what I'm doing in just a moment. But I'm just going to go in. I'm just doing that 1 strip. Well, it's actually 3 rows. I'm leaving the bling wrap the same width. And I'm just going in and I'm just gluing some rows around the plate. And I'll show you guys in just a second exactly how I'm placing that bling wrap on the plate. So as you can see, I'm just going to go around the whole plate. I'm just going to go ahead and lay the pieces on the plate so I'll know exactly how much space in between each one. And I'm going to go around and just glue each piece down that I already have laying out so I can know exactly where to place it. And once it's completely glued, I will show you guys the next step. So this is how it looks with all the strips being glued down. So it kind of reminds you of a clock. I think I used maybe 12, might have been 13 strips. So the next step is adding some beads to the back for me to hang it on the wall. You can use other things to hang it on the wall, but I'm choosing to use the beads. And I'm adding some E6000 and some hot glue So I'm just going to take a strip of the beads, and I'm just going to place it on the back of the plate. Just putting plenty of the hot glue and well, not a whole lot of the E6000, but plenty of the hot glue. And I'm just laying in 2 of the beads on the back of the plate and just pressing it down some, and then I'm going to go in some more with the hot glue on top of those beads to make sure it's completely secure. As you guys know, if you saw the video with the platter, the Bling platter, I showed you guys this method, but I only used the hot glue, and I recommend using the E6000 or some other type of glue along with the hot glue to make sure it stays secure. So that's what I'm doing here, and like I said, I'm going back over it with the hot glue, just adding more to make it secure. And I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to do this to all 3 of the plates. And here's the final look. So I just love it. So I put all 3 just going down in a line, and I do have them all hanging with the beads. And I really like this look. So I have 2 different looks on the top and the bottom, and the center one is slightly different. That's the one where I put all of the Mod Podge and glitter. The one I said that was a little bit more than I actually wanted, but I think it actually looks pretty fabulous on this wall. So I think I'm going to keep it this way. Like I said, I am doing a gradual process of changing out my home decor with these colors. So I'm keeping it this way for inspiration, unless I make something else to display on this wall just to show you guys. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.